They're already facing fourth down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. Shoves him off. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. First down now, ball at the 33. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
First and 10 from the 32. A give to Johnson to start this drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Johnson. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run here, ETN. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here's the snap on 4th. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They'll try it left with ETN. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
I'll toss it to Johnson. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on third. It's cut by Harrison. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's going well so far.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off return, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Escapes the defender. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at first down here. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
It's a design look for Hurts. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going play action. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's Johnson on second down. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Let's go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Complete out to the right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Check smash. Ready, you're up. Check go.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get it. Check go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Ready.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Counter play, Brown. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it at the 6. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. Catch made. He gets him 3 yards as the stop is made here. And is this a spot we could see them go for it? Let's find out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going. The defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense, keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts from his end zone. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down up at the 10. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Hurts now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down, play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.